There's about 20 million people who use cannabis on a daily basis in the United States. About a third of those people develop what's called cannabis use disorder. Cannabis use disorder is continuing to use cannabis even though they know it has a very negative impact on their life. And that was my experience. I didn't know what it was called, but I was certainly experiencing that for way too long. And in this video, I'm going to discuss with you 3 lies that I told myself that kept me using, even though it was clear that it was negatively impacting my life. The first lie I told myself for years was that cannabis made me more creative. And it certainly felt that way. When I would take a couple of rips of high-grade sativa, the epiphanies and the creative thoughts would just rush into my system. But if you looked at my life and asked me, so you're creative, huh, Bill? Show me what you've created. Duh, there was nothing there. What I had created was this internal environment of self-doubt, lack of confidence, inadequacy, regret, all as a result of continuing the cycle of smoking weed every day and not living the life that I really wanted to live. I was deceived by my desire to feel the feelings of being high and deny the real consequences it was affecting in my life. The second lie I told myself was that it's just weed. There could be way worse problems. It's not heroin. It's not cocaine. It's just weed. It's not daily alcohol use. It's just weed. And I'm sure it's even more then, but when I was a daily user, I was in an environment, the people that I hung out with, that was our belief system. That was the environment I lived. It was supported all the time. It was just weed. And that minimizing the reality of the negative consequences in my life did not serve me. Weed was wasting years of my life in that cycle. Some people, yes, they can use weed, and if you can, and be creative and be happy and be well adjusted in your life and you're just stoked on it, more power to you. That was not my experience for many years, and I denied it by saying it's just weed. The third lie that I told myself was that I'll quit tomorrow. I'll quit next week. I'll quit next year. I would not look at the reality that without a full-on bottom, being sick and tired of being sick and tired and making a real decision to be uncomfortable and change my life. Weed is the master comfort zone. It's just a warm blanket of, ooh, oh yeah, it's all good. And it wasn't all good, but it feels like it is in the moment when you're high, and the level and the effort of denial it takes to continue to smoke weed, knowing that you're just not effective and you don't have confidence and you do procrastinate and you do use it as a copium for life. That belief that I'll deal with it tomorrow. The scary part is I did that for decades. And that's why I'm so passionate about wanting to help people who are in that same place. You don't have to live in that cycle for decades. But you do have to be honest with yourself. Tomorrow is not the day. Today is. Your power lies in this present moment. If you would like my help in getting out of the insidious cycle of weed addiction, you can fill out an application, click the link below. And if you found any value at all to this video, please like and subscribe. And life is really good on the other side of weed addiction. You can really build some confidence and some esteem, and you can be creative without weed. You can actually create things. Right on. Peace. That's what I got. Much love.